Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Naomi, and today I have a really special yoga class for you. So this yoga class is dedicated to the spring equinox. Now, I really love the spring equinox. I like it a little better than the solstice, okay? The reason I love the equinox is that the equinox is really all about balance. Okay, now the word equinox comes from the Latin, which is equal night. So all that really means is that the night and the day are equal, right? We have as much daylight as we have night, okay? So all that really means is that this is the precipice, right? This is the tipping point, okay? So we're moving from the darkness even closer into the light, right? We're no longer as firmly in winter, right? This is the moment where things begin to bloom, where we become a little bit more alive, where we feel more lit up because the day is more lit up. So it's a really exciting time. It's like, literally it's like you're standing right on the edge. There's all this anticipation, all of this joy bubbling up under the surface, right? All of this excitement about the possibilities that are waiting for you, right? All the things that are yet to come in this new season. So our practice today is going to focus on balance and twisting and exploring that tipping point in our bodies. So let's get started. Just take a moment to settle in. Rest your hands on your thighs or in your lap and close your eyes. And just give yourself this moment to be here, present in your body. And feel that bubbly sensation of possibility, of opportunity, of excitement within you. That's what begins in this season. So keeping that sense of bubbliness in your body. Go ahead and open your eyes and coming up to stand. Okay, so wide-legged stance. Turn your toes forward. Legs nice and wide apart. Give your knees a little bit of a bend and fold forward. And then bend your right knee, shift your weight over to the right, stick your butt way back behind you. And then come on through center, shift your weight over to the left, butt way back behind you. Good, come on back through center, go over to the right. So it's not so much your arms moving you, it's really your hips going from side to side. And then come on back through center, go to the left. Hips stay way back. And then one more time, shift over to the right. Good, shift over to the left. And then back to center. Check in with the alignment of your feet really quickly. Just make sure your toes are still, for the most part, pointing forward. Place your right fingertips down, left hand at your hip. Roll your shoulder back. Pull your left hip towards your right hip so that your hips are a bit more stable and steady. And open up through the left side of your body. Left arm up. Okay, take a full breath in here. Full breath out. Okay, now take your left arm and reach it underneath your right arm towards your left leg, and then lift it all the way back up. Okay, take your left arm, reach it underneath your right arm towards your left leg, and all the way back up. Left arm under your right arm, reach it over, and back up. 2 more times. Left arm under and over to the right, and back up. Last time, left arm under and to the right. And then back up. Keep your left arm up. Turn your left foot to the left. Walk your right fingertips towards your left foot. Right heel up. So now you're in a twist, in a lunge. You take a full breath in here. Full breath out. Lower your right knee down and your left fingertips down towards the front right corner of your mat. And then lift your right knee and sweep your left arm up and back. And then do it again. Right knee down, left fingertips down. Right knee up, left arm back. Your right knee down, left hand down. Right knee up, left arm back. Right knee down, left fingertips down. Right knee up, left arm back. Right knee down, left arm down. Right knee up, left arm back. Last time, right knee down. Right knee up, sweep your left arm up and back. And then bring your left fingertips to the floor inside your right leg. Right heel to the ground so your toes point to the right. Right hand to your hip, roll your shoulder back. And then extend your right arm alongside your ear. And if it's too much to have your left hand on the floor, just pop your forearm up to your thigh. Okay, so you don't want to go past the tipping point. Be at that place right before. Okay, you got lots of time to move into the summer. Okay, inhale fully. Keep your right arm lifted or at your hip if that's where it is. Okay, and then turn your left foot in. Bring your left fingertips to center. Reach your right arm up. And keep your weight even in the front and the back of your feet, so try not to rock back into your heels. But then take your right arm, sweep it underneath your left arm and reach to the left, and then right arm back up. Sweep your right arm underneath your left, and then back up. Right arm underneath your left, sweep it back up. 2 more times. Right arm underneath your left, sweep it back up. Right arm underneath your left, sweep it back up, keep it up. Turn your right foot to the right. Walk your left fingertips towards your right foot, lift your left heel. Lunge twist. Now lower your left knee down. Reach your right fingertips towards that front left corner of your mat. And then lift your left knee, sweep your right arm up and back. Left knee down, right fingertips down. Left knee up, right arm up and back. Left knee down, right fingertips down. Left knee up, right arm back. Left knee down, right fingertips down. Right arm up, reach back. Left knee down, right fingertips down. Left knee up, right arm up and back. Last time. Left knee down, right fingertips down. Right arm up, sweep it back. And then bring your right fingertips to the inside of your right leg. Put your left heel on the floor. Get your hair out of the way. Left hand to your hip. Extend your left arm over your ear. Good. Take a full breath in as you reach out through your left leg and your left arm. Full breath out. Good. Now, turn your left or right foot in. Right fingertips to the center. Left arm up. Inhale fully. Exhale, turn your left foot out to the left. Right fingertips up towards the front of your mat. Right heel up. So you're back in the twist again. Okay, now take your left arm to the left, right arm to the right. It's like you're a plane. Okay? Step your right foot in and lift your right leg up, warrior 3. Okay, now from here, I want you to lower your right fingertips down, lift your right arm up. Ooh. Lower your right fingertips down, lift your right arm up. Lower your right fingertips down, maybe even go across your left leg. Lift your right arm up 2 more times. Right fingertips down. Right arm again, out to the side. Last time. Right fingertips down. This time, as your right arm goes up, lower your left fingertips down. Open up in a half moon. So you turn your right foot out. Left arm up, or right arm up. Left fingertips down. Take a full breath in. Whee. Full breath out. Lower your right hand back down. Step your right leg back. Back into the twist. Get full breath in. Full breath out. Turn your left foot back in. Feet parallel. Back into this wide-legged twist. Okay, now switch sides. Left hand down. Right arm up. Full breath in. Full breath out. Turn your right foot to the right, bend your right knee. Walk your left fingertips forward, left heel up. So you come back into your twist. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Lower your right arm out to the right. Lift your left arm up. So it's like you're a plane. Step your left foot part of the way in. Lift your left leg up. Whew. Your right knee might bend, that's okay. Now lower your left fingertips down. Take it back up. Lower your left fingertips down. Go back up. Left fingertips down, maybe cross the midline. And then back up. Left fingertips down, across the midline. And back up. Last time, left fingertips down, maybe across. This time, switch. Right hand down. Left arm up, turn it open, half moon pose. Take a full breath in. Wobbling, tipping. Full breath out, left fingertips down, step your left leg way back, right arm up. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. Turn both feet back to that long edge of your mat. Left hand to the center, right arm is still lifted. And then lower. Fingertips down. So just like it does around this time of year, now you might be starting to get a little warm. That's okay. I am. Okay. Now interlace your fingers behind your back. If that doesn't feel good, you can put your hands at your hips instead. That is just fine. Okay? Fingertips, or interlace your fingers behind your back. Okay, now bend your left knee, shift to the left. Turn your left foot out. Fold forward. Okay, now turn all the way towards your left leg. Lift your right heel up. Step your right foot part of the way in. Lift your right leg. So you're back in Warrior 3, just different. Now bend your right knee so your heel comes towards your butt. Re-extend your leg. Bend your right knee, heel to your butt. Re-extend your leg. You can bend your elbows. Bend your right knee, heel to your butt. Re-extend. 2 more times. Bend your knee, heel to your butt. Re-extend. The left knee might also bend. Totally cool. Bend your knee. Okay, now reach for your right foot with your right hand. Left arm up and extend up through your right leg. Dancer pose. Full breath in. Full breath out. You tuck your knee back in. Interlace your fingers. Re-extend your right leg. Step it way back as you bend your left knee. Chest up. And then fold all the way forward. Whew. And turn your left foot back in. If you need to give your arms a break, release them for just a moment. Because there's a whole other side. There's a whole other side. So interlace your fingers behind your back again. Obviously, there's still the option of hands at your hips instead. Okay, bend your right knee, so you shift to the right. Turn your right foot to the right. Fold down. Okay, now keep your legs strong. Turn towards your right leg, so you lift up through your belly. Left heel up. Step your left foot part of the way in as you lift your left leg. Now your right knee might bend a little bit. That's okay. That's fine. It's going to give you more gravity, more steadiness in your right leg. Bend your left knee, heel towards your butt. Re-extend. Bend your left knee, heel towards your butt. Re-extend. Bend your left knee, heel towards your butt, re-extend. Bend your left knee, heel towards your butt, re-extend. Last time. Bend your left knee. Grab your left foot with your left hand. Extend your left thigh up. Right arm up. Dancer pose. So you dance into the possibility of spring. And then rebend both knees just a little. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Extend your left leg straight back. Bend your right knee so you step back. Chest up. Shoulders back. Fold all the way forward. And then turn your right foot back in. Release your arms. Pause for a moment here. And wiggle your feet towards one another until they're about a little bit wider than hip width apart. And give your knees a bend until you come into a squat. Okay? Now, if your heels don't come all the way down to the ground, it's not a big deal. You can roll up your blanket, roll up a mat, so there's something underneath your heels. Your feet can be as wide apart as you need. You kind of do want to make sure that your knees are pointing roughly in line with your toes. You know, but it's not going to break you if they don't. You're more resilient than you think. Left arm to the inside of your left leg, right arm up, open up into a little twist. And then bring your right arm to the inside of your right leg. Left arm up. Okay, now bring both arms to the insides of your legs. Squeeze your knees against your upper arms, like squeeze in. Okay, so you feel this engagement, this support. Keep that support, place your hands on the floor out in front of you. Lift your hips up and shift your weight into your arms, this tipping point. Keep squeezing your knees against your upper arms and lift one foot up, doesn't matter which one. Keep squeezing your fingers against the floor, lift the other foot up. Squeeze your knees against your upper arms tightly. And then lower your feet all the way down. Come back into your squat. If the squat's uncomfortable, you can lower down and sit for a moment because we're going to do crow pose 2 more times. Okay, crow pose I like to think of as sort of like the ultimate tipping pose. Now that doesn't mean, it doesn't mean that it's passive, right? It doesn't mean that you're accidentally like leaning forward and you could fall at any time, right? Like you're tipping forward into the great possibilities of your own strength, of your own capability. So even if crow pose feels scary, feels challenging, that's okay. That's what you're tipping into right now, right? You're tipping into what is possible. Okay, so I'm going to go for it again. Don't jump your feet up, like none of this, because there's no tipping point there. Like that's just, I'm afraid, I don't know what's going to happen, I don't believe I can do it. Believe in yourself, right? Tip into the possibility of what you're capable of, even if only one foot goes up. Okay, so hands on the floor. Shift your weight forward into your fingers. Squeeze the mat. Okay, now lift one foot up and squeeze that foot up towards your butt, like you're trying to touch your foot to your butt. Now keep tipping, but grip the floor with your fingers as you squeeze your other foot up. So you pull your knees against your upper arms as tightly as you can, and then lower your feet back down. Right, so you've got to get that anticipation. You could fall. If you want to know more about crow pose, go back to my crow pose video from a few weeks ago, 3 ways to make your crow pose stronger. And I'll teach you more in depth about crow, but for today, I just want you to know that you are capable of doing this, right? And even if today is not the day, this is your season of possibility, of rebirth, of growth. So step into that possibility for this last crow pose. So hands on the floor. Shift your weight forward. Squeeze your knees against your upper arms. Lift one foot up and pull in. Squeeze your knee towards your upper arm. Keep shifting forward as you lift your other foot up and squeeze tightly. Squeeze in with your feet. And then lower your feet down. And sit. And sit. Draw your right leg in. Extend your left leg out. Place your left hand on the floor. Extend your right arm alongside your ear. If you can grab your left foot with your left hand, you can do that too. Otherwise, just push your left hand into the floor and stretch out through the right side of your body. Know that you are capable and strong. And then come on back up and switch sides. Left leg in, right leg out. Same deal. Right hand to the ground, inside your right leg, left arm alongside your ear. And you can reach for your foot if you like, if that's available to you. You don't have to. Just stretch. So as much as you anchor into where you've been, right? Equal day and night in this moment. So one is not more than the other, but you are reaching for the light. And come on back up. Bring the soles of your feet together, Baddha Konasana. Sit up long and tall. Give yourself one more little twist. Right hand to your left foot, left fingertips behind you. Good, and then to the other side, left hand to your right foot, right fingertips behind you. And back to center. And that's it. That is your Spring Equinox practice, uniting the darkness and the light, uniting these seasons, all of which offer us some incredible insights. And really being at that tipping point for yourself of what is possible, not only in this season, but in every season. So thank you for joining me for this really special, hopefully really fun for you practice. I had a really good time. I would love to hear what you think about this practice. Leave a comment in the comments below, or, if you really dig it, thumbs up, spread the word, share this with people that you know would really love this practice too. As always, if you enjoyed this practice and you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please hit the button in the bottom right corner and subscribe so that you can get content like this, classes like this for free every single Monday in your inbox. I would love to hang out with you every Monday and do some yoga. So as always, thank you for spending some of your time with me. It's a privilege to share this practice with you, and I look forward to being on the mat again with you really soon. Bye.